bird flu, access to water, and the fight over THC in Texas. Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller has his eyes on several controversial issues, but perhaps none more so than some new rules for the equine industry set to go into effect in a little more than a week.
Now, these changes are aimed at protecting horses, but some people say they will actually hurt the equine industry, and one of those folks is Commissioner Miller. So, Commissioner, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, it's good to be with you. Thank you for having me.
We really appreciate it. We want to get to all of those topics, but we do want to start with that Horse Protection Act that we mentioned there. Just to give our audience a little bit of background before we start asking you some questions, we want people to understand these new regulations, regulators say, are aimed at strengthening and expanding a longstanding law known as the Horse Protection Act. It prohibits some chemicals and things that are known as soring. It's the practice of intentionally inflicting pain on a horse's legs to create that exaggerated high stepping you see in some shows with show horses, some certain competitions. The amendment, though, that we're talking about also calls for some new changes, including USDA-approved vets to be at every horse show inspecting for violations.
And you are advocating against these new rules. Can you explain why?
Well, it's government overreach at its worst. I mean, we already have a shortage of large animal veterinarians. I'm a horse shower, I'm a rodeo guy. Before I go, I have to take my horses to a vet and get a health certificate. They've already been inspected. So what this does is way too far. In addition to having to hire veterinarians and to be on site and have every horse inspected and re-inspected if you win, you can be disqualified if they find fly spray on the legs of your horse. If you have show sheen, which is just something you put on their coat to make it shine, if they find that, you're disqualified. So it's just way overreach. Thank goodness, working with the new Trump landing team, the new USDA folks, this is great. Winter chicken dinner, we got it stopped this morning. So we got a 60-day extension, which is plenty of time for the new secretary to come in, review this, and see if we can get it right, because this is totally wrong.
I want to note the regulators in that original regulation noted that they were still seeing instances of soring and things they were worried about, even violations of the original Horse Protection Act. Talk to me about what you hope this new administration with the USDA will do. Do you want any changes implemented, or do you want this whole new regulation thrown out?
Oh, it just needs to go. It's overreach. It goes to other breeds. There's only two breeds that are racking horses that have the high gait. Walking horses and racking horses. This goes to American paint horse, thoroughbreds, quarter horses. We don't have any horses that do that. So it doesn't even apply to us, really. It's just overreach, more government. It's controlled by the humaniacs and animal rights people.
Just following up there, though, as I noted, the regulators did say they're still seeing instances of things that worry them about horses being injured, particularly in those breeds that you mentioned, Tennessee walking horses. So do you think more needs to be done, at least in regards to those specific events in those breeds?
Well, absolutely not. As I mentioned before, all these horses are inspected by the veterinarian before they're allowed to be shown. Before they go in the show ring, the ring steward checks them for soundness, checks equipment, see if it's any illegal equipment that might hurt the animal. We're already doing all this. We don't need to double up on it.
I want to ask you about bird flu in Texas. This is something that the poultry industry is worried about, and it's something that people who eat chicken are worried about. What's your message right now to consumers and also producers?
The bird flu is bad. I mean, in Texas, apparently we're doing it right. We had it in our dairy herd last year. We've taken precautionary measures. We don't have any herds with bird flu now. We don't have any flocks with it. But big poultry states like Georgia are getting hit bad. That's why eggs are over $6 a dozen right now. And so we're in the height of it. It's spread by migratory waterfowl. So the waterfowl are down here. As soon as they move out in 60 to 90 days, we should be fine.
We want to turn now to an issue that's gotten a lot of attention, particularly now that lawmakers are back at the Capitol here in Austin. THC. We know Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick at the outset said he wants to ban THC products. Earlier this month, I know you said you supported him, but we know you have been a proponent of medical use in the past. So talk about how you balance what the Lieutenant Governor is proposing with what you've supported in the past.
Well, when I wrote the hemp rules so we could sell hemp CBD and like that, a couple of products didn't exist, Delta 8 and Delta 9, and they act exactly like regular marijuana. So right now it's kind of the wild, wild west. A 7th grader can go to grocery store or gas station and buy Delta 9 gummies and take them to junior high and pass them out. I mean, we can't have that. We got to at least have some age restrictions. So it's time we really look at this. We never intended to pass recreational marijuana. So that's what this is. So I'm glad that we're taking a look at it because there's absolutely no regulation on it right now.
What will your role be in that? We know lawmakers are set to tackle it. Will you be involved in those changing rules, or will you have to wait to see what they decide and how your commission will implement it?
Well, I'm not a lawmaker. I'm an agency head, so we'll implement whatever they hand out. But I will be there testifying, be a resource witness, because we deal with it every day.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to ask you about water and water infrastructure. Clearly, our state's in drought right now. This is a major issue people care about. Are you advocating for water rights and water infrastructure at the Capitol?
I've been shouting we're out of water for a long time. And finally, this session, we're starting to get some action. They're listening to us. We lost our sugarcane industry, no water to raise the sugarcane. We pushed out 6,000 acres of citrus in the Rio Grande Valley. Our vegetable farmers down there, 4 or 5 crops a year, they had enough water for 1 crop. They're going out of business. I mean, we're out of water, so it's time we do something. I'm encouraging the legislature to provide infrastructure funding. That's the quickest fix. Our cities, by the time they receive their water till they deliver it to the customers, they're losing 30%. We don't have 30% to waste. That's the easiest, quickest fix. Long term, we need to embrace desal, rainwater harvesting, capture stormwater drainage, build off-channel storage, maybe build some new lakes. There's a whole number of things. Even homeowners can contribute, and the people in Austin are pretty good at this. Get away from those high water use plants. Use water smart plants like Texas natives. So Austin and San Antonio are kind of leading the way on that. I'm kind of proud of those 2 cities.
So much. We wish we could keep you all show pretty much. We know there's a lot to cover with you, but Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. God bless.